Welcome to Nizhny Novgorod here in Russia. Group K of the playoffs here in the Basketball Champions League. Game day 4, and what a game we have for you. Home team Nizhny Novgorod welcoming Türk Telekom. The reverse of this fixture was played last week in Ankara in Turkey. Nizhny coming away with an impressive road win. They took that one 71-84. That was their second win and kept them perfect within what is Group K of the playoffs here in the Basketball Champions League. For Türk Telekom, they've only got one win from their first 3 games. That was game day 1 in the round of 16 against Strasbourg. Here's our schedule. As you can see, later today, Strasbourg will take on AEK Athens. That will close out this game day's action here from Group K. And one thing to make clear, this day is a big day for Nizhny. If they pick up a win here today and Strasbourg pick up a win against AEK later, Nizhny will be the first team to secure a spot at the final 8. And what a huge accomplishment that would be for the home team here in Russia. No easy feat with Türk Telekom in front of them, a roster full of talent. Here's our Group K standings. Nizhny sitting pretty at the top, 2 wins, no losses. AEK with the same record. Türk Telekom 1 win, 2 losses, and Strasbourg at the moment yet to pick up a win from their first 3 games. Remember, top 2 from Group K will progress through to the final 8 here in this season's Basketball Champions League. As I said, so much talent in this Türk Telekom roster. Much as their 1 win, 2 loss record here in the playoffs so far, they could beat any team. Here is the roster, players to look out for without a shadow of a doubt. At the top of the table there, Nick Johnson. He's led them to their only round of 16 win against Strasbourg. He had 21.6 rebounds, 4 assists in that game. Also pretty good on the defensive end. He's 9th this season in the Basketball Champions League for steals, 5.3 per game. Also look out for the combination of Carl Wiltshire and Michael Eric as well. As for Nizhny, again, plenty of household names within the roster for Nizhny. Made a recent addition as well of Broncevic. He had 15.6 rebounds, 5 assists against Türk Telekom last week. However, look out for Casey Shepard, the American, leading them in scoring, 17 points per game. He really is the floor general for Nizhny. If you watched any of the game tapes from last week, he had a big game. Both teams looking at finishing in the top 2. Nizhny on track, could be through to the final 8 by the end of today if everything goes their way. For Türk Telekom, a win here puts them back on track. That will move them to a 2 win, 2 loss record and really puts them in the fight for the playoffs. For Nizhny as well, they actually have 2 games due to rearrangements of previous games. They have Türk Telekom here, and then on Thursday they have AEK Athens as well. So a busy week for the Russian team, but who knows, at the end of the week they could have a spot in the final 8 all sewn up. That would be big for them, that is for sure. A little over 5 minutes away, sorry, a little over 6 minutes away from the opening tip here in Nizhny Novgorod in Russia. As you can see, some fans back in the stands, which is great to see. Limited numbers, obviously for safety reasons. Players, fans, officials, coaches, safety of everyone taking part is the primary concern. But it is certainly nice to have some fans back in the arena cheering their team on. It certainly makes a better spectacle for all. Heading for the player introductions now. Türk Telekom will be introduced first as they start to get themselves hyped. It's been an interesting one for Türk Telekom though. They've lost their last 2 games. Nizhny Novgorod last week, AEK Athens the week before. However, before that, they'd won 13 of their last 15 games. So it really is a bit of a speed bump the Turkish side have hit so far here in the round of 16 playoffs in this year's Basketball Champions League. And to give you an idea of exactly how big that bump is, their scoring in the playoffs has dropped by 13 points per game compared to the regular season. So you can can see it's the offensive end that they've certainly struggled here in the playoffs. But you look at some of the talent walking out that Goran has his use, and there is a huge amount of talent there. O'Brien, a relatively recent addition to the roster, starting to find his feet. Yeah, they're certainly not short of offensive firepower. As we now see the home team, Nizhny Novgorod, introduced. They've won 6 of their last 7 games here in the Basketball Champions League. They're currently in a 3-game winning streak. A huge amount of their success this season has been down to their absolutely lethal performance from behind the arc. They're 44.6% shooting from range, which is unbelievable. As always, basketball throws up some of those weird stats. As much as they may be one of the best teams, in fact, they're the second best team from outside in the Basketball Champions League this season. They're actually the second worst team from the free throw line. That said, they do make the fewest trips to the free throw line, only attempting 7.5 free throws, sorry, 11.1 free throws per game. Might have something to do with that statistic, but see a strong team. You do look at Nizhny, Türk Telekom, maybe on paper have a higher percentage of individual talent. Nizhny Novgorod this year really brought together an unbelievable team spirit and a cohesion that has led them to a huge number of wins. As we see the coaching staff from both teams exchange fist bumps on the slide. 2.5 minutes now till the opening tip. And what is set to be a wonderful game, as I say, it was a 13-point win in the end for Nizhny Novgorod last week in Ankara. You just have a feeling that it's just not going to be a double-digit win for either team here this evening. This one could have overtime written all over it. It'll be a real classic, a Basketball Champions League playoff classic in store for us. Officials for this evening: Martins Kozlovskis, Zdravko Rutisic, and Angelis Alk-Rogers from Latvia, Montenegro and Latvia respectively. Strong officiating crew, as you would expect, as is the norm here in the Basketball Champions League. Some of the best players in Europe, some of the best officials as well. Wiltshire there heading back to the bench. He leads Türk Telekom in scoring. Here's their starting 5. Johnson, Weigl, Decker, Gaik and Wiltshire will be the starting 5. It's a strong 5. And you know there's a ton of talent coming off the bench for them as well. As I was saying, Wiltshire leading them in scoring. 14.8 points per game for Coach Goran. As always, it's not necessarily the talent you have on paper, it's how they come together as a team. Last week was a bit of a blip, losing by 13. Week before they lost by 9 to Ike. Teams now heading back to their benches for final instructions before we get underway. Here's the Nizhny Novgorod starting 5. Komolov, Strebkov, Stapkovic, Toropov, and Vorontsevich, a relatively recent acquisition, played his first game last week when he put 15 points, 6 rebounds and 5 assists on Türk Telekom. Only joined in the last few days, well, in the last couple of weeks. Here's Coach Lukic. I'm sure we're happy. His team with a 6-win, 2-loss record this season. Frustrating thing, however, will be that the last 2 games are 2 losses. They were 5-1 at the end of the regular season. They're now 1-2 in the round of 16 playoffs, and really a win tonight, not quite a necessity. But he's getting very close to that situation now for Türk Telekom. Whereas for Nizhny, they obviously know, and Coach Lukic knows, that his team are flying high at the moment. How excited they'd be and pleased they'd be if they could get the final 8 secured by the end of today. Seconds away from the opening tip here. Just a reminder, if you want to stay up to date with all the Basketball Champions League action, make sure you download the official Basketball Champions League app, available on iOS and Android, completely free. It's an absolute indispensable guide when it comes to the Basketball Champions League, so make sure you download that straight away. The Turkish team are on a 2-game losing streak in the Basketball Champions League. Domestically, they beat Orman Sport on Saturday by 7. Decca with 26, Wiltshire with 21. They still know how to win games. Just need to get the winning habit back here in the Basketball Champions League and get it back quickly. Action underway here in Nizhny, and straight away there's an infraction at the tip. And it will be a Nizhny Novgorod sideline possession to get the game underway. Group K here, playoffs of the Basketball Champions League. Shepard to inbound. Kovic looking to go to work down low. Oh, nice little pivot. The quick footwork does everything to create the space against Decca. Gets the scoring underway. Much the appreciation of the crowd, although limited in numbers. I'm sure they'll make up for it in volume. Weigel now, nice feed inside. Shot goes up. Okay, no good. Looking to go straight back down. Throw to Toropov. He's going to draw the foul. Toropov, first foul of the game. Going to be after the offensive rebound, so it'll be a sideline possession. Johnson, such a firecracker of a player. Highlight reel all on his own. They're going inside again. They obviously see this is an opportunity. Unfortunately, Gaik hasn't been able to score in his first 2 opportunities in this one. Clear, purposeful strategy from Türk Telekom to go into the paint, though. Strebkov nails the 2, and Nizhny have warmed up early. Johnson looking for options in front of him, waits for the screen to come from Gaik. Blast to the basket. Worked well, but the help defense from Nizhny is looking strong in the opening 90 seconds of this one. Everyone rotating back into the paint to help. So far, it's kept Telecom at bay. Roncevic. Oh, and he hits a long 2, sorry. Telecom straight away. Coach Goran not happy as Nizhny have opened the game up with a 7-0 streak. Well contested by Johnson, but Roncevic hits the 2. He had 15 last week. See a replay of Strebkov. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Let's jump into the Türk Telekom huddle, hear what Coach Goran has to say. perfect start for Nizhny, putting Türk Telekom onto the back foot already. 7-0 start. Couldn't have gone any better, and you can hear the home crowd showing some appreciation. First, just shy of 2 minutes of effort their players have put in. Weigl now. Running a little man game with Decker. Decker's got the mismatch he wanted, going up against Komalov. Back out to Weigl. In and out for three. Rebound pulled down by Vorontsovich. Trebkov now. Nizhny Novgorod being patient on the offensive end. Stankovic, shot clock at 5, pulls the trigger on the three, nails the three, and Nizhny with a double-digit lead in under 2.5 minutes. Nightmare start for Türk Telekom. Seem to keep their composure though. Decker now feeds Wiltshire. Foul's going to be called on Stankovic. Tough shot from Stankovic, pulls the trigger. You can see how close Wiltshire was. I just feel like Nizhny are feeling it right now. Confidence from the home team. Decker for three. Oh, and he's got things underway at last. Almost 3 minutes of action before the Turkish team are able to bother the scorekeeper. Nizhny's lead at 7 now. Komalov. Vorontsovich for three. Misses this time. We see O'Brien enter the action for Türk Telekom. His first taste of the action here this evening. He scored 11 and grabbed 9 rebounds last week against Nizhny. Wiltshire, fadeaway jumper. No good. Vorontsovich scoops up the rebound. Trebkov. The jumper is out, and O'Brien pulls down the rebound. Weigl, direct and aggressive to the basket, gets the score and the foul. Trebkov drawn into that one, just got caught up in the screen. Tried to recover, but could only foul. Great composure from Weigl to connect. Head to the line for the bonus. Trebkov will head to the bench with 2 fouls. Weigl, 72% free throw shooter in the Basketball Champions League this season. Only averaging 5.2 points per game though in the 6 games he's played. Next with the bonus. And just like that, Nizhny's double-digit lead is down to just 4. This is Shepard now into the action. Vorontsovich, catch and shoot for 3, hits another. And this is what Nizhny have been doing to teams across Europe all year. Deadly from deep. Johnson now looking to shape up against Shepard. Oh, nice crossover. Couldn't quite open the lane up. O'Brien. Oh, the mid-range jumper is good from O'Brien. And the offense is starting to flow for both teams now. Stankovic asking for some isolation against O'Brien. He feels he has the foot speed against O'Brien, and it proves to be true. Draws O'Brien into the foul. Stankovic will head to the line for 2 free throws. Easy call for the officials. Stankovic yet to miss a free throw in the Basketball Champions League this season. The big game last week in the reverse of this fixture, 19 points, 10 rebounds. Next with the second as well. Last week was just his second double-double in the Basketball Champions League. Always great for a player to show his ability to make an impact in numerous ways. Weigl, little hesitation. The door's closed on him, but O'Brien receives the pass. He's now a scramble in the paint. O'Brien scoops up the loose ball. Keeps his composure and gets the score. At the moment, this is certainly an offense-dominated game. As we see the hustle from O'Brien. Komolov on the floor, but it's still not enough to put O'Brien off. Coach has got the mismatch he wanted again. They're going to feed it into the low post this time. Toropov against Decker. Foul. Doesn't get the score, but Toropov will head to the line. Decker blown for the foul. Toropov just too strong for Decker. Just dominating him back to the basket. First of his two. Season with Nizhny. He's become a mainstay here. Missed the second. The rebound, fortunately for Telecom, falls into the hands of Weigl. He hands it off to Johnson. O'Brien ducks under the arms of Toropov. Smart move by Johnny O'Brien. Read Toropov well. Through the foul. Swings through. Toropov's got his hand there. No choice as we see Gankovic come into the game for the first time. As Toropov has headed to the bench. Going up against Gankovic straight away, gets the score. Weigl is one of those players, has the angles absolutely down to perfection, uses the backboard beautifully. Shepard, or Nizhny, has to put the brakes on as the door's closed on him. Looking for options in front of him, nothing there, so just takes it straight to the basket himself and hands Weigl a little taste of his own medicine. Off the glass for two. Johnson for three. In and out. Bronzovic now looking to back down. Nick Johnson goes to the soft right hand. Makes it pay. Nizhny Novgorod lead now up to 8. Decker backing his way down. Astapkovic gives up the space. And Decker gets the score. Decker averaging just shy of 14 points per game. Going against Wiltshire now. He'll step back three. Draws the foul. Not the smartest play from Carl Wiltshire. I don't think he's happy with the official's call. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, he's hit the wrist. It looked like from that camera angle, that's for sure on the replay. A little under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Nizhny lead by 6 as we have Anton Astapkovic at the line for 3 free throws. It's the first. Averaging 9 points and 5 rebounds a game. Anton Astapkovic. Second. And the third as well. Impressive. already up to double digits. 10 points now for Astapkovic. As the Nizhny lead is up to 9. Nice pass inside, and Decker flushes it with 2 hands. Decker up to 7 points with that finish. Strebkov now. Already lost Beigel. Defense recovers. Nice pass inside. Good use of the angles. Well read by Strebkov and Gankovic. Leaving Beigel no real choice but to foul. He has his arms wrapped around the back of Petrosek. There's a replay of the Decker dunk just moments ago. Cleaned off the floor. Make sure it's not slippery before we proceed. Strebkov now. Close to the basket, beats the shot clock, but the offensive rebound falls into the hands of Nizhny. Strebkov, long 2 is good. Re-established his feet well. Solid platform to get the jumper away from. Nizhny lead back to 9. Able to hold Türk Telekom at arm's length at the moment. It's a wise place to keep a powerhouse like Türk Telekom. You don't want them getting too close to you. Hasler now hands it off to Beigel. Beigel tries to barrel his way to the basket, no good. Foul's going to be called. But you see the reaction from Coach Lukic. Let's have a look at the replay. It's a replay of the Strebkov jumper down at the other end of the floor. O'Brien will go to the line for free throws. Not the best free throw shooter. Below 70%. In the Basketball Champions League this season. Made the switch across from Zvezda towards the end of February. Locomotive Cuban last season. So absolutely a high caliber player. It should be an automatic double-double. Just a little bit shy of that so far in the 3 games prior to tonight. Next with his free throws, though. Komalov feeds it to the low post. Gankovic is going to go to work against Decker now. And at the moment, Decker is the weak link on the defensive end, and Nizhny are picking that out. Trying to isolate him in the back to the basket style. He doesn't seem to be able to defend that effectively at the moment. Being overpowered. Will head to the bench potentially for that exact reason. He's being picked on the defensive end. Johnson floated into O'Brien. O'Brien looking to hand it away, but the Nizhny defense is just sprawling at the moment. Johnson shaking, creating space. Jumper goes up. And is good. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and a very entertaining first 10 minutes of action we've had. Petrosek, no good. Rebound can't be pulled down though by Marcus Foster. Trying to collect it with one hand, can only knock it out of bounds. So it will remain Nizhny Novgorod ball. 7.8 second differential between the shot clock and the first quarter clock. So Türk Telekom should get another opportunity. Gankovic now, featured inside to Strebkov. Will have to come back out as the Telecom defense flexes well. Shot clock at 4. Pass inside. Gankovic is fouled. He draws the foul from Glaslan. Gankovic will head to the free throw line. Call for the officials again. Point lead for Nizhny. 9 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Goran clearly under pressure. Knows his team really do need a win here. In and out from Alexander Gankovic. Went through the CSKA Moscow junior program. He has produced some greats of the basketball world. Gankovic, 25 years old, developing into a mainstay in Nizhny. It's the second. Played in 8 of Nizhny's Basketball Champions League games this season. O'Brien for 3. Heavy-handed. Are they going to get a shot away? Shepard gets it away. It's no good, though, as it slaps off the glass. What an entertaining first quarter we've had here in Nizhny Novgorod. Playoff action in the Basketball Champions League doesn't come much better than this. At the end of the first quarter, the home team Nizhny Novgorod 28, our visitors from Turkey, Türk Telekom 20. Here are your shooting statistics. An exciting first quarter, heavily focused on the scoring end of the floor. Still plenty more to come. Here are some of the highlights from that first quarter of action. Plenty of highlights to look through. 38 points combined in that first quarter. They're on for an absolute barnstormer of a game. Nizhny got out of the blocks very, very quickly indeed. You hear the crowd making some noise. Great to hear crowds back in and around. Just remember for Nizhny, Coach Lukic, he knows they win here tonight. And Strasbourg beat like Athens later this evening in France. Nizhny Novgorod will be the first team punch their ticket to the final 8 of this year's Basketball Champions League. For Türk Telekom, on the other hand, as we see Decker, the two-handed flush, their future and their chances of making to the final 8 starting to dwindle. It's not a must-win game this evening, but it's not far short of that. See the teams come back onto the floor for the second quarter now. Second quarter action underway here in Nizhny Novgorod. With 10 minutes down, the home team Nizhny lead this one 28-20 over our visitors Türk Telekom. Huge playoff battle between two powerhouses of European basketball. Catch and shoot for Marcus Foster is no good. And Voroncevic pulls down yet another rebound, his 4th rebound of the game. Fakes the 3, hands it off to Shepard. Shepard will put the 3 up. High arcing, comes down with a little bit of snow on that one. Now's the 3 though, and Nizhny out to an 11-point lead. Strong move to the basket from Foster. No good, but does draw the foul. Just slow footwork from Gerasimov. There's the replay of Shepard's high arcing triple. Foster, another one of those February editions for Türk Telekom. He made the move across from Panathinaikos on the 18th of Feb. And an impact straight away, put up 16 against Strasbourg in the first game of the playoffs. Doesn't get either free throw to drop. And it's going to be Nizhny ball. To make a free throw here in the Basketball Champions League this season. Shepard now, guarded by Johnson now. That's an explosive matchup, that's for sure. Oh, nice step back, Komalov. Joy, rebounding battle is going to be won by Gravshimov though. This time it's won by O'Brien. O'Brien back out to Johnson for three. Nails the three. Certainly way too much space given to Nick Johnson. 40% three-point shooter prior to this evening's game. Casey Shepard blasts to the basket. It's tidied up by Gankovic, who taps home the offensive rebound. Voroncevic is going to be called for the foul. Tactical foul, though, stopping the transition from Nick Johnson. Straightforward call from the officials. Players have to be so careful, though, that it's not called as an unsportsmanlike. The game is certainly changing towards trying to keep it free-flowing. Weigl, plenty of space, weaves his way to the basket. All the two off the glass. Türk Telekom back to within single digits as we have a little under 8 minutes left here in the second quarter. Roll game at the top. Shepard's got the mismatch against Wiltshire now. To drive to the basket. Wiltshire's defense is strong enough. It's stolen away, but the loose ball is picked up by Johnson. Into the corner. Weigl is open. Johnson with the offensive rebound. Weigl another chance. Fakes and drives. Draws the foul from Gankovic. Weigl will head to the line for free throws. No real option for Gankovic but to foul. He didn't know if there was any help behind him. Gankovic heads to the bench with that personal foul. Into the action comes Toropov. Wiltshire now spins against Voroncevic. Goes it straight out of bounds. Wiltshire complains to the officials again. The replay. Not sure if that came on Voroncevic or Wiltshire, to be fair. Lasland back into the action for Türk Telekom. As Wiltshire comes out. Shepard working hard to get free, receives the pass on the wing. Offensive foul is going to be called on Voroncevic. He's over-aggressive with Weigl in the low post. Telecom ball on the side. Nizhny on 4 fouls. Team fouls already in this quarter. Türk Telekom yet to pick up a foul. That could help Türk Telekom fight their way back into this one before the half. They really do need to be a bit more aggressive and go straight at Nizhny to make it count, though. Lasland, spin move inside. Good defense by Voroncevic. Uses his vast wingspan. Make it a tough angle for Lasland. Weigl is going to be called for the foul as he knocks Toropov to the floor. effort to move around the screen. Instead chose to try and go through it. Head to the bench. Shot goes up. Kovic no good. Johnson now moving players away. Hands it off. Korkmaz. Good vision. Decker can't take the three though. The foul's going to be called. The offensive foul is going to be called on O'Brien. Goran's not happy. I think that's the final warning. Technical foul's now been called on Coach Goran. Got his warning not to carry on talking, and he continued to do so. Technical foul called. That'll send Nizhny to the line. Goran needs to be careful. Shepard will take the free throw technical. O'Brien was called for a 3-second violation on the other end of the floor. That's what caused the argument. Shepard hits the free throw. Strebkov now. Down, waiting for Toropov's screen. Very intricate offense here from Nizhny. Offensive foul's going to be called. I think Voroncevic is going to get called for another foul. He is. An offensive foul for Voroncevic. Quick succession. I think Voroncevic is going to head to the bench, and that's a bit of a blow. 7.5 rebounds in just under 11 minutes of action for Voroncevic. No real choice for Coach Lukic, though. Can't risk him as he's picked up his third foul. 6 minutes still to play in the second quarter. Johnson now. Telecom trail by 9. Korkmaz beats Decker. Looking to back Komolov down. Tries to feed it inside. Good read by Astapkovic though, and Nizhny will come away with the steal. Korkmaz is going to get called for the foul. Trying to break up the transition. Reaching in on Strebkov. Sideline ball for Nizhny. Good read by Shepard, floats inside. The softest of touches with that right hand. If anything, he caught Korkmaz napping slightly. Made him pay. Nizhny's lead back out to 11. Decker doesn't take the three. Looks to feed O'Brien in the post. Good defense though by Toropov. O'Brien barrels his way, strength. Unfortunately, lacks the control, so can't get the score. Oh, what a pass. Actually, I don't think Komolov was really expecting it from Toropov. Kovic against O'Brien. Good quick hand, shot clock running out, gets the shot away, but it's too late. Good tenacious defense from Türk Telekom. Going to fight their way back into this one. Lukic not happy, as we see Marcus Foster come back into the action for Türk Telekom. As Korkmaz heads to the bench. Sorry, Gay heads to the bench. Puts up an air ball, and he's really not feeling it. Not really settled in Türk Telecom's roster as of yet, Marcus Foster. Averaging just 8 points, 3.3 rebounds per game in the Basketball Champions League, shooting less than 20% from deep across those first 3 games. Shepard now barrels his way to the basket. Strong move, but the putback's even stronger from Toropov. Well read by the 31-year-old, floats high and finishes it with authority. Novgorod will take the timeout as Nizhny have their biggest lead of the game, 38-25. Let's listen to the Turkish huddle.
Onside special.
Plenty of energy in that huddle in the timeout. You see a replay of the last play from Toropov. Timed it absolutely to perfection. And if anything, you see Johnson and Foster just sleeping on the defensive end. Didn't apply any pressure or try and box out for the defensive board at all. Toropov made them pay. Türk Telecom doing the final 4 minutes of this first half. Foster now feeds Decker, nice pass and a good finish. Sorry, Gabe, not Decker. A bit more pressure from Türk Telecom on the defensive end now. Nice pass inside, strong move and one. Toropov has come to play. Back-to-back big plays. The floated pass inside. Wiltshire left trying to recover. They do nothing but foul. And that's going to send him back to the bench. Toropov to the line. The bonus point is good for Toropov. Nizhny's lead extended to 14. Telecom have to be so careful. They don't want to give themselves too much of a mountain to climb in the second half. Pass inside of Gaik. Foul's going to be called, I think, on Komalov. Mismatch just too much. Tries to front the post. Gaik does an unbelievably good, Decker does an unbelievably good job sealing out. The first of his 2 free throws. That was home the second. Nizhny lead to 12 and a full court press applied by Nizhny, and Strebkov just spills it out of bounds. Not a huge amount of pressure being applied by Foster. Consider that to be an unforced error from Strebkov. Okay, the screen for Johnson. Pass back inside. Come back out, okay, though. Decker now. Just a shot up, but the shot clock expired. Turnover ball. Nizhny will take possession back. Scrappy phase of the game for both teams. As I say, the 12-point lead for Nizhny. Telecom know that they can't leave themselves with too much of a hole to dig themselves out of in the second half. They want it in single digits before the halftime break. That would be ideal for them. Strebkov now waits for Toropov's screen. Hands it back to him. Good ball movement. Shepard for three. Oh, what play! Wonderful team offense from Nizhny Novgorod. Patience and unselfish play leads to the triple. O'Brien with a drop step. Defense matches up though, but O'Brien scores a tough fadeaway over the top of Astakovic. No joy. The defense is strong from Gaik. Johnson now to Decker. Decker can't quite reach up. Komolov with the good defense squeezes him out. Unsportsmanlike foul is going to be called on Gaik. Türk Telekom try to stop the transition. Strebkov has to go down, but yeah, the officials, I presume, are saying there wasn't really a play at the ball. Here's that last play. Beautiful passing. Almost everyone on the floor getting a touch. Before Shepard rains down the corner pocket three. It's been blown for the unsportsmanlike. The officials are going to review. They want to have a look back at the tape, see if it was an unsportsmanlike or not. Take a few moments. Here's the replay that they're watching. I think they're going to keep that as an unsportsmanlike. He grabs Strebkov around the waist rather than plays the ball. I think they're going to change that call.
Shooter number 19. Time.
One more time, please.
Number 19.
Foul break. Number 9 is the foul, and the Strebkov is the shooter.
Oh,
okay, thank you.
Play.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Unsportsmanlike foul is held up. So that will be a trip to the free throw line for Nizhny, and possession. Things just seem to be getting worse for Coach Goran. Shepard gets the first to drop. And the second. Nizhny's lead extends out to 15. The game, I said to you, Nizhny take the fewest trips to the free throw line, averaging just 11 a game. They've already been there 13 times, connected 11. That side of the game is going well for them. They're putting a lot of pressure on Türk Telekom. Komolov now to Shepard. Shot clock down to 2, has to put up another high arc. It's shot and drains another 3. The third triple of the game for Casey Shepard. And Nizhny right now are flying high. Foster, little shake, drives inside. Blocking foul's going to be called. That one on Gerasimov. Here's the replay. Shepard identifies the shot clock's about to expire. Puts up that signature high arcing 3. Foster will head to the line for 2 free throws. His first point of the game. This is the second though. Where's the rebound falling? Great work by Gaik. Decker for 3. No joy too heavy. O'Brien, absolute monster rebound and the pass. Decker, backdoor cut. Wonderful vision from O'Brien. That's a big phase of play for Türk Telekom. We're about to enter the final minute of this first half. Shepard picks it out. Astapkovic comes up short. Foster out at the races. 3-on-1. Foster's at the basket, doesn't get it. Johnson with the follow does though. Timeout's going to be called. 46.3 seconds remaining here in the first half. Nizhny Novgorod's lead is down to 13. Coach Lukic wants to talk it over. Clearly not happy. Let's jump into the Russian huddle.
Hey, calm down. No offensive foul. Calm down. Okay? Calm down. Idemo. Game go. An attack and reach, lay up or kick out. Hold the ball. Rima, jebute Deker ti podabra. Бросил гранату. 5-0 си сделал, бре. 5-0. Твоя защита. Те отсекание Декера, бре. Накат, Деви. Спал, бре, просто се смотри нещо.
War cry from Coach Lukic. Initial call was no offensive fouls. I think he's just demanding more from his team, more intensity in the closing few seconds of this first half. As we see, that was a transition break that Johnson followed on the last play, got the score, pushing Nizhny into that timeout. A little bit more pressure being applied by Türk Telekom now. Looks like a 2-2-1 press. Falls back though. 13-point lead for Nizhny Novgorod. Komolov now. To Shepard for another three. Oh, and it's raining threes for Casey Shepard. Unbelievable, he's up to 15. Final 15 seconds of the first half. Can Türk Telekom break away any with a 16-point lead? Johnson for three. Back of the iron and away. O'Brien will get it away though. He comes up short, and that's going to be the end of the first half of action here in Nizhny Novgorod. What a intense first half. 20 minutes down, Nizhny Novgorod 52, Türk Telekom 36. Here are your shooting statistics from that first half. As you can see, Nizhny continuing to shoot well from outside, 58%, whilst Türk Telekom can't buy a bucket from range. Just 20% from deep for them. That's what's really led to this 16-point lead for the Russian team at the halfway stage. Top scorer Shepard with 15, Astapkovic 10, Strebkov 9. Türk Telekom is Decker 11, O'Brien 8, and Beigel with 7. Here are some of the highlight plays from that first half of action. And it's tough to ignore how quickly Nizhny Novgorod got out of the blocks. They started the game on a 10-0 run. And that set the tone nicely for today's game. They led by 8 at the end of the first quarter. And they extended that by a further 8 in the second quarter. So take a big step towards the final 8 of this year's Basketball Champions League. At the halfway stage, though, Casey Shepard is leading the way. And how much damage is he doing from downtown? 4 from 5 from outside, 15 points. Astapkovic is also on 10 points. Strebkov is on 9. Bronzovic is having his impact, though. 7 points, 5 rebounds for him. For the visitors, one player in double digits, Sam Decker, 11 points to his name. O'Brien has 8 points along with 7 rebounds, so he's well on his way to a double-double here this evening. Nick Johnson slightly quieter than you'd normally expect. 7 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for him. A big 20 minutes of action ahead of us here in Nizhny Novgorod, though. Remember, if Nizhny win this evening and Strasbourg are able to beat AEK Athens later tonight, then Nizhny will have been the first team to secure their place at this year's Basketball Champions League Final 8. As for Türk Telekom, win tonight, get them back on track somewhat. It will move them to a 500 record, 2 wins, 2 losses. They're to lose a 1-win, 3-loss record makes chances of progressing to the Final 8 very, very slim. Not impossible, but a massive mountain for them to climb in closing stages of this round of 16 playoff group here in Group K. Nizhny, plenty of highlights from that first quarter. Play epitomises the game slightly. Nizhny Novgorod just wanting it a little bit more than Türk Telekom do. Well, that and Casey Shepard absolutely shooting the lights out. Then to find the shot clock running out, had to take that one. Not even sure Coach Lukic realised it was. Can't really complain when a player's draining triples though. We'll be back for all the second half action shortly, but at the halftime break, Nizhny Novgorod 52, Türk Telekom 36.
As they head into half-time. First of all, they need to stop here, but that's difficult with such a good pass from Casey Shepard. And in the end, the last touch came off for Türk Telekom hand by the looks of it.
Barishik pulls up and he passes it in and thrown down! Big time by Yanis Morin.
Here comes a double team now, so another turnover now. Willis comes up with it, it's a 3-on-2. Willis goes all the way. Whoa, my lord! Well, Derek Willis went in with a monster jam.
The final 8. What a bounce pass and what a block. Chrissy Kopolis hustling back, did not give up on the play.
Comes off one screen. Green now looking for options. This baseline that spins around. What a play. Oh, baby. Well, he kissed that one off the glass. A Koopa cell going to work. They try another perimeter shot. They don't get it, and now they can push this one in transition. Oh, beautiful. Oh, my Lord. A rejection by Gaspano, making the effort. I mean, it looked like it was going to be beautiful fast break basketball, but the rejection.
And oh, beautiful passing, and look at the dunk. Goodness gracious, that's got to be one of the plays of the game from Vefriga. Excellent patience.
And they throw it long. What a pass! All the way. The length of the court, and Sek Henry, the recipient.
Good defensive possession, but great ball movement. Kicks it back out. Look at this, Casey Shepard. Shepard back in. Oh, what a team play that is. One of the team plays of the week, no doubt.
It's 12 seconds between game and shot clock. Lamford, he just puts the defense on his backside. And that is Jaromir Bošek, who is no slouch. And that is a wonderful bit of individual offensive play.
Welcome back to Nizhny Novgorod for this Basketball Champions League playoff game between Nizhny Novgorod and Türk Telekom. Halfway here, and at the moment the home team, Nizhny, lead by 16 points. An impressive first half. They're up by 8 at the end of the first quarter. They doubled that lead in the second quarter, and at times Türk Telekom really didn't have an answer. Much of the lead, though, built on the shoulders of Casey Shepard. We see two of the main protagonists for Türk Telekom in your picture there, Decker and O'Brien. Decker leading the scoring for Türk Telekom, 11 points to his name, whilst O'Brien doing a good job, 8.7 rebounds, 2 assists on the board for him. The likes of Nick Johnson have to step up an awful lot in the second half, as well as Kyle Wiltshire. Unbelievably yet to score, Kyle Wiltshire. Averaging nearly 15 points a game, and he hasn't registered one this evening. As for Nizhny Novgorod, well, as I said, Casey Shepard's leading the way. He has 15 points, 4 from 5 from range for him. Stokovic is the other player in double digits. He has 10 points, whilst Strebkov has 9 points. Honourable mention for number 33, the player you see getting a calf muscle rub down at the moment. He has 7 points, 5 rebounds to his name as well. Nizhny Novgorod certainly in the driving seat as things stand, as they look to take a step towards a ticket to the final 8. Let's listen into some of these huddles prior to the start of the second half.
First pick and then second pick. Kısayı tutun, tamam mı? Kısayı tut, atak, roll, okay. Johnny, you play 4. Samet 4, Johnny 5. Okay. Hadi. October next screen. October next screen. Once again, man. Let's go.
Moments away now from the start of the second half here. It's a big 20 minutes for that man, Nick Johnson, and his team, Türk Telekom, mountain to climb. Second half action underway here at Nizhny Novgorod, the home team. Nizhny lead by 16 at the halfway stage against our visitors, Türk Telekom. In this playoff game of the Basketball Champions League, Voroncevic looking to go against O'Brien. Couple of spins, fades away. Doesn't get the roll. And the rebound pulled back in for Türk Telekom. Weigel beats the low post. Okay, now good ball movement. Johnson for 3. No joy. Good hustle though. Aslan pulls down the rebound. Türk Telekom, a little bit of urgency about their offense. It's certainly more enjoyable to watch. It's off the hand of O'Brien, so it's going to be Nizhny Novgorod ball. Yeah, certainly is. Good call by the officials. And you can see Johnson actively trying to keep the ball out of the hands of Strebkov. Obviously identified him as critical to the offense for Nizhny. Voroncevic now looking to back Johnson down. Johnson just pure strength. Strebkov, little fake. Shot clock down to 2 though. Shot's not going to get away in time. Good defense by Türk Telekom. They've certainly shown glimmers of the intensity that they can put into the defensive end. It just hasn't come in long enough stages. Been able to string phases of high, intense defense so far tonight. O'Brien now in the low post against Bronzovic. Going to face him up, pulls the trigger on a mid-range 2. That's the score. Nice touch by O'Brien. Kovic now at the top. And it's stolen away. Weigl puts the jets on. The door's closed on him. Comes back out. Galazlan. A little bit shallow on the trajectory. O'Brien works hard, but he can't keep it in bounds. But it certainly looks like almost a different mindset that Türk Telekom are approaching this second half. Galazlan with the 3, but the trajectory was a bit flat. O'Brien giving everything to try and save possession, but can't manage to. Here's the jump shot from him earlier. Over the hand of Bronzovic. Komolov. Bronzovic now. Shepard's got the mismatch he wanted. Shot clock down to 5. Pulls the trigger on the 3. Comes up short. Foul's going to be called on Johnson as he tries to hold back Sergei Toropov. Certainly a difficult job. Smile on his face. Natural born competitor though, he won't be happy for his team to be trailing by 14. A technical issue at the moment that we're waiting to be resolved. Looks like we're ready to resume the action as we see Coach Goran up and down the sideline, a very anxious man, understandably. Waiting for the officials to call. It's going to remain a Nizhny Novgorod ball. Pass out, yeah, tapped away by Galazlan, I think. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Nizhny to work with. That's Kovic now, looking to go against Galazlan. Inside, Toropov, strong move yet again. He's up to 6 points now. Weigl. Good use of the screen, didn't quite create the space he wanted though. Shot clock down to 6. Offensive foul is going to be called on O'Brien as he tries to hold Kovic back. O'Brien has certainly shown some frustration with the officials this evening. He's not been happy. Be a turnover, and Nizhny's lead is still at 16 with 3 minutes gone here in the second half. Good defense by Johnson. He tries to steal it away from Shepard. Bronzovic now looking to back his way to the basket. Hands it inside. Toropov gets another score. Almost automatic for Toropov. He's up to double digits, 10 points along with 2 rebounds. He's perfect from the field as well. Weigl finds space. Has to come back out though, into the corner. Galazlan, Johnson for 3. Nails the 3, that's a big shot. That's a very important shot for Türk Telekom. Foul, I'm not sure who is going to be called on. O'Brien again, a push. Telecom already 3 team fouls. Under 4 minutes gone in the third quarter, sorry. There's the Johnson triple. Foul on O'Brien. Kovic, corner pocket 3, no good. Weigl with the rebound. Oh, the lane is opened up. Weigl drives strong. no joy though, almost overplayed, trying to draw the foul off Voroncevic. Gajic followed, but couldn't hold on. Toropov can only knock it out of bounds. Chadov's going to come into the game. Just 19 years old, Alexander Chadov, his first experience of the Basketball Champions League this season. Weigel now in a shake. Toropov goes to the corner. Shot clock down to 2. O'Brien, great move. Strong baseline drive. As the shot clock was expiring, trusted in his ability. He's paid the reward. O'Brien up to 12 points now as Johnson is whistled for the foul. Telecom still trail by 13 though. Coach Lukic will want to make sure that the lead stays at double digits. That gives him and his team a little bit of breathing space. Shepard for 3. Oh, and he's continued in the second half. That's his 5th 3 of the night. Up to 18 points now. Phenomenal performance from Casey Shepard. O'Brien grabs the offensive rebound for Türk Telekom. Offensive foul is going to be called as Casey Shepard is pushed away by O'Brien. That's a 4th foul on Johnny O'Brien. Let's have a look. Can't really see from that angle. Here's the 3 from Shepard though. We can see that one. And hear it as well as the string whips. The ball passes through it. Ryan's not happy. He's going to head to the bench with his 4th foul. Still 15 minutes of action to play. Voroncevic will also check out for Nizhny. Strepkov back in. Shepard for another 3. Oh, it's absolutely raining from Casey Shepard. Unbelievable performance from him this evening. 21 points. He's 7 from 11 from the field. Stolen away. It's the Casey Shepard show right now. Oh, he's rejected though. Great defense by, I think it was Korkmaz, was it? No, sorry, Galazlam with the block. Bit of a party pooper. Good defense by Galazlam. Timeout has been called by Coach Goran. His team trail by 19. Let's listen to his huddle. What a chase down by Galazlan though to make up for the mistake. Pins it against the glass, but the putback is good. For Chadov, his first score in the Basketball Champions League. Pushes Telecom into the timeout. What a play by Casey Shepard. 21 points. He is absolutely flying. 6 from 7 from the deep. Johnson, elbow jumper, no good. Rebound brought down by Gajic. Foul's going to be called on Toropov. short back into the action. Weigl now drives inside against Strebkov. Tough play, but it's exactly what Weigl does best. Only seems to score the tough ones. His team lean on him at the big moments, and he usually turns up for them. Komolov now showing some patience on the offensive end for Nizhny. He's got a mismatch against Gaik. Chadov, nice pass inside to Toropov. Oh, swatted away by Johnson, though. Shot goes up, and it's good. Casey Shepard yet again with another three. Absolutely unbelievable performance. Weigl for three! Hits the three and the foul in the low block. That's a huge play for Türk Telekom. The three is good, and they're going to get possession as well. Foul, I think, is on Gankovic off the ball. Was it Komolov in the low post? We can see a wrestling match there. Let's see, in fact, it's called on Chadov. Screen, and Coach Lukic is making him hear about that one. Johnson now, gonna shake, nothing there, featured inside, nice pass to Gaik for the easy two. And Türk Telekom are starting a bit of a resurgence, and it'd be worrying if you're a Nizhny fan. That said, you do have Casey Shepard on your team, so things aren't that worrying. Particularly when he's in the form he is this evening. Unbelievable, nice pass inside, Vorontsovich has it stripped away. It will remain Nizhny Novgorod ball on the baseline. The pass, good chase down by Decker, good hands by Decker as well. Screen, foul has been called. Wait to see who that's on. Is it on Wiltshire? Let's have a see. Goran not happy with the officials. Vorontsovich will head to the free throw line though. Yeah, Wiltshire player called for that foul. Just trying to break up, I think, trying to bust through the screen. Vorontsovich hits the first of his two. And the second. That's his personal tally now up to 10. 5 rebounds, 2 assists. The veteran getting it done across the box score. Decker now looking to go to work against Komolov, and Komolov really left with no alternative to foul. Mismatch just too much. Almost a 10-centimetre advantage for Decker against Komolov. Will head to the bench on that foul. Kovic will come back into the action. Removes that mismatch for Nizhny. Weigl fakes the three, steps to the side. Beautiful play by Weigl. Such patience. It's the easiest shot attempt by just taking his time and reading the game and the defense well. Nizhny Novgorod lead at 16. A little over 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Vorontsovich now to Strebkov. Shot clock at 3. Gankovic. Oh, what a spin! Knocked away though. Gaik sweeps it off the iron. Johnson drives strong to the basket, off the glass, looking for the foul. No call is given. Up Kovic, little hesitation. Shepard doesn't take the three this time. Crossover, slices his way inside, doesn't get the roll. Will earn himself a trip to the free throw line though. Just found the tiniest of gaps in the defense. Makes Türk Telekom pay. Puts a ton of spin on the ball, trying to whip it back off the glass. Quite adjust it correctly. Shepard at the line now for 2 free throws. Hits his first. And the second, that ties his season high. He had 26 against Strasbourg in game day 1 of the playoffs this season. So he's certainly on track to have a season high scoring tally today. Strebkov's going to get blown for the foul as Beigel just gets the first step on him. Smart play by Beigel. Tells the fake that he's going to use the screen and then explodes the other way. Strebkov, third foul. Nizhny now in the penalty as well. Komolov comes back in. Gaik now back to the basket. Here's Gankovic. Oh, smart little move. Just scoops. Left hand. Really unorthodox, but job done. Shepard now. Komolov. Patience here from Nizhny, understandably so. Gankovic too eager to get to the basket as the lane opened up and he loses the handle. Wiltshire can't take the 3, hands it back to Johnson. Inside to Decker, no good. Komolov's going to get called for the foul, so Decker will head to the free throw line. Look how deep he established himself, and Komolov knows that there's no way he is keeping Decker away from the basket once he's established and received the ball that low in the paint. Decker splits the free throws, made the first, missed the second. Into the final minute now of this third quarter. Türk Telekom have just about won this third quarter so far. Voroncevic hands it off. Stavkovic. Shepard for 3, and he hits another 3. Casey Shepard is absolutely lights out this evening. That's his season high points tally. 29 points for Casey Shepard, 9 from 14 from the field. Foul has been called. As we're going to see Ravshimov come back into the action for Nizhny Novgorod. That's the first of his 2 free throws. And for Türk Telekom now, they need to be getting near perfect. Misses the second though. Final 10 seconds of the third quarter and the ball is in the hands of Casey Shepard, which is an alarm bell for Türk Telekom. He floats to the basket, almost uncontested. Gets the score, and that moves him up to 31 points. What a performance so far from Casey Shepard, and we've still got 10 minutes to go. At the end of the third quarter, Nizhny Novgorod 76, Türk Telekom 57. There he his shooting statistics. Nizhny 61% from 3. Final quarter still to come. Here are some of the highlights from that third quarter. Türk Telekom did everything they could. Still ended up losing the quarter by 3 to Nizhny. Nizhny Novgorod's lead is now up to 19, and you have to thank Casey Shepard. He's only been on the floor 23 minutes. He scored 31 points, 2 rebounds, an assist and a steal to his name as well. Biggest impressive statistic though, 8 from 9 from downtown. Casey Shepard is a man on a mission. Really putting Türk Telekom to the sword, almost on his own. Have no answer for him at the moment. Will they find one in the final 10 minutes? Remember, Nizhny, by the end of today, could have booked their place in the final 8s of this year's Basketball Champions League. If the result goes their way in Strasbourg later, and they manage to close out the win here, they will be the first team to secure a spot. Pinnacle of the Basketball Champions League. There's the man of the moment, Casey Shepard, 31 points, 8 from 9 from downtown. What can he do in this final quarter? Foster hands it off to Gaik. Gaik finishes it with an easy one-hander. Telecom are going to need to be near perfect on both ends of the floor if they're going to come away with a win. Stavkovic now being harassed by Decker. Decker really putting some energy on the offensive end, loses his footing and tries to recover but fouls instead. Replay, just loses his footing ever so slightly. Here's the finish from Gaik. Nice easy start to the final quarter for Türk Telekom. Kovic now against Decker. Looks to get it to the basket. It's off the foot of Gaik though, so it's going to be a sideline possession for Nizhny Novgorod. Shepard on the verge of history. 10 threes in a game is the record. Jimmy Barron of Neptunus, Stephen Gray, Peristeria, the current joint record holders. Just needs to hit 3 more threes in the final, or at least 2, and he'll join that illustrious company. Gerasimov now, no joy. Oh, and the follow from Vorontsovich is strong and good. Gets the score. Gerasimov misses the 3, but Vorontsovich times his attack on the offensive glass well. Draws the foul. Head to the free throw line for the bonus. Can't make them pay in full though. Nizhny's lead sits at 19. Foster uses the Gaik screen well. Gets the 3 away. Once again, Foster doesn't have it go his way. Wiltshire for 3 this time. Way too heavy, and that's a great rebound. In the end from Gerasimov. Back into the hands of Casey Shepard. The double team straight away comes to him. Gerasimov's open for 3. Eventually he takes it and he makes them pay. And there's your difficulty if you're Türk Telekom. You're going to chase, and you're going to chase hard because Casey Shepard is flying. Gerasimov makes you pay as well. Timeout called by Coach Goran. As Obviously got one more trick up his sleeve. Let's listen to his huddle.
One more time. I am telling you, on the full court, run and jump. On the half court, stay with your man and play defense. Okay, on the full court, run and jump. Okay?
Shepard doesn't give you a still run and jump.
On the full court.
Shepard doesn't give it, but Big has
Yes, man, no run and jump, just Shepard. Junior, come in.
Let's go, heads up, heads up, heads up. Let's go.
And there's your problem right there. It's clear you need to chase Casey Shepard off the three-point line. He's in record-breaking form. When you're playing Nizhny Novgorod, they're second in the Basketball Champions League for three-point shooting percentage, over 40%. Garabshimov makes them pay by double-teaming on Casey Shepard. This is a tough place for Türk Telekom and coach Goran to be. 8.5 minutes to go. They trail by 22 points. Decker now at the top. Wiltshire trying to find the space, nothing there. He's going to back Astapkovic back to the basket. And he's fouled. 3.2 seconds left on the shot clock. And Wiltshire's earned himself a trip to the free throw line. Connects with both from the free throw line. Türk Telekom certainly need that. A slim chance of them winning today's game, but it's tough to see how. Nizhny's offense is so powerful. I'm not sure Türk Telekom have the ability to turn up their defense enough to stop it. Shepard now with possession, and they are trying to chase him out of possession at the moment. Tries to scramble into the hands of Astapkovic. No good. And Wiltshire pulls down the rebound for Türk Telekom. Behind the back from Foster. Foul's going to be called on Garabshimov. Nice play from Foster. Garabshimov's body. Momentum just heading in the wrong direction. 23-year-old, no choice really but to foul Foster or give up the easy score. That's going to send him to the bench. Foster scoots it back to Wiltshire, who nails the three. And about time too. Unbelievably, that is Carl Wiltshire's first field goal of the game. Played over 19.5 minutes and he's only got 2 points to his name prior to that, and that was just then from the free throw line. He's waited to the fourth quarter to bother the scorekeeper. Remember, Carl Wiltshire averaging 15 points per game in the Basketball Champions League this season. Strebkov, jumper is good. He takes his tally to double digits, 11 points. An efficient 11 points for Strebkov as well, shooting 80% from the field. That's really a sentence you could probably say for Nizhny all round. A highly efficient team. O'Brien, strong move, no joy. Nizhny in this form are capable of beating any team in the Basketball Champions League. Strebkov for three. Slightly short, and Decker pulls down the rebound for Türk Telekom. Wiltshire for three. He's short as well. Strebkov grabs a rebound. He's fouled by O'Brien, and that will be O'Brien out of the game. That's his fifth. And a night to forget for Johnny O'Brien. He has 12 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. But he's struggled to get up to speed with tonight's game, and he's kind of fallen foul of the officials because of that. 6.5 minutes to play. Türk Telekom still applying some pressure to Nizhny. They're not going to let them cruise across the finishing line, that's for sure. Man of the moment's taking a seat as well. Casey Shepard is out. Komolov comes back in. Voroncevic. Strebkov inside. Teardrop right hand, too heavy to touch the iron, so there'll be a shot clock violation. Türk Telekom will take possession. Defense by Türk Telekom, and this is the frustrating thing. They've shown phases of some great defensive intensity. It's just not been strung together for long enough periods. Foster for three. Rattles home the three. Quite a low trajectory. Still gets it to drop. Komolov can't hold on to it. Remain Nizhny ball though. Korkmaz can only knock it out of bounds. Nice pass by Korkmaz to the corner for Foster to nail the three, and that's what we're expecting from Foster. That's the reputation he's come with, as we see the man of the moment, Casey Shepard, back in. Not sure if he knows that the Basketball Champions League three-point record is on the line. Oh, what an easy pass to Astakovic. Slices to the basket for the easy two. Fourth assist of the game for Casey Shepard. Foster, another three, and he's come alive, Marcus Foster. 7 points personal for Marcus Foster now. Voroncevic looking to back him down though. That's a tough matchup. Stolen away, good hands by Decker. Got into the passing lane. Foster now almost loses his footing. Jankovic fouls him. Fourth team foul of the quarter for Nizhny. Not heading to the line yet. The second of Foster's triples. Korkmaz now. Hands off to Gaik. Gaik can't quite hold on to it though. So it'll be a turnover ball, and I feel that Gaik had already decided what he was doing with it before he actually caught it. And the double team once again as soon as Shepard gains possession. Very forthcoming. There's the double. Gets it out to Komolov. To Shepard. Shot clock down to 10. Shepard now looking to weave his way inside. Goes to the right hand. Comes up short. Toropov tries to fight for the rebound. Looks like almost a clash of heads between Shepard and Weigel in the end. There's a replay. Let's have a quick look. Shepard looks to come back in and steal. Oh, no, it's the shoulder of Shepard into the jaw of Weigel. It's a bit of a brain rattler. Shepard picks up the foul. Under 4.5 minutes to go. 15-point lead for Nizhny Novgorod. Telecom have certainly worked hard in the final quarter to fight their way back in. Toropov's going to get called for the foul on Foster. Foster will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Called by the officials. Toropov still moving. Foster no stranger to the Basketball Champions League. There's something colourful to the sky. Second to go, and Nizhny will come away with the rebound. Astakovic now to Toropov. Komolov for 3. Oh, nails another 3. Unbelievable from Nizhny this evening. 12 from 22 from range. In fact, that was just a 2. Foot on the line from Komolov. Korkmaz open for three, takes the three. You could tell he wasn't confident. Chased it down, but it's a sweet whip of the net that we heard. I wonder why Türk Telekom didn't apply this pressure a little bit earlier in the game. They probably would have been slightly more successful if they had. Komolov for three, nails another. This time it's a triple. 13 from 23 now for the Russian team. Weigl waiting for Gaik to make a move. Another screen again, goes inside. Short though, should have been an easy score for Baek. Sorry for Weigl. Just came up short, not enough on that left-hander. Called an easy foul to call as well. Here's the Komolov three. He's getting in on the act, taking his tally to 5 points now. Johnson to Shepard. Johnson fouls him, sends Shepard to the line for free throws. 3 minutes and 2 seconds to play. 17-point lead for Nizhny Novgorod. Türk Telekom at the back of their minds will have, what if it's a tie break for second place in the group? That's why they're still chasing this game down hard. It's unlikely they're going to get the win. They want it to be as close as possible as Shepard misses the free throw. It's the second. Extends his season high to 32 points. Petrosek comes in for Nizhny. Laslin also comes in for Gaik. Korkmaz, change of direction, almost opened up the lane, but Nizhny were able to shut the door at the last second. Weigl, strong move, rebounding battle is won by the beast that is Toropov. Built for rebounding, Sergei Toropov. Kovic, Komolov, catch and shoot three, no good. Korkmaz is fouled. He's going to send Korkmaz to the free throw line. Chadov comes back into the action. Chance now for Nizhny to run some of their bench a little bit more as we see Petrosek come in and Chadov come in. Kovic will head to the bench. I imagine we'll see him again this evening. Korkmaz at the line for two. It's both from the free throw line, and it's exactly what you need from your role players. When they come in, they execute to the highest level, and that's what Korkmaz has done there. Shepard now moves it fast, throws the lob, and there's the finish. What a way to say hello to the game for Petrosek. Wonderful pass from Chadov. Petrosek throws it down with both hands. Korkmaz now tipped away by Chadov. It's the unselfless play. Chadov just floats it up beautifully for Petrosek. Weigl, shake, floats to the basket. No one at home to stop him. Offensive foul is going to be called on Petrusek as he runs into Johnson. Turnover possession and a scrappy closeout to this game. Have a look at the foul. Pretty easy for the officials to call as Petrusek just turns his right shoulder into Johnson's face. 1 minute 44 left to play. Nizhny Novgorod lead by 16. Korkmaz leads the low post. Johnson going to work against Shepard. Gets the 2. Substitution, I think it's going to be called. Johnson just checks to see if there's any blood from that last contact. Gudkov will come in for Nizhny. Shepard now over the half. Loses the handle, stolen away ultimately by Korkmaz. It's a team effort. Goes strong to the basket, doesn't get the score. Shepard will get possession. Will slow things down. Hasn't hit a 3 in this final quarter. Only on 32 points, and do remember that's 32 points off the bench. Shrebkov, he'll hit the 3 instead. And once again, Nizhny Novgorod put on an absolute show from outside. 13 three-pointers they've hit tonight from 24 attempts, and there's a corner 3 as well, or was it just a 2? Galazlan. 3. Komalov. Chadov for 3. No good, and Wiltshire pulls down the rebound. Into the final minute here in Nizhny Novgorod. An entertaining Basketball Champions League playoff game we've had. Wiltshire strong to the basket. The rebound is batted back by Beigel. Wiltshire for 3, no good. Petrusek with the rebound. Final 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock, and I think we're going to try and see this one out if we can. Shepard will take the dribble. He'll have to put a shot up or turn over the ball. 4 seconds on the shot clock. And that will see the game out here in Nizhny Novgorod. A wonderful Basketball Champions League playoff game between 2 highly competitive teams. But this evening it was the Russian team, Nizhny Novgorod, taking the honours. Nizhny Novgorod 96, Türk Telekom 82. What a game we've had, and there's the man of the moment, Casey Shepard. A season-high performance for him. 32 points, 8 from 9 from downtown, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. And that's been enough to send Türk Telekom back to anchor in Turkey without the win. And the home fans are showing their appreciation, and rightfully so. He has put on an absolute dominant display. And there's the crowd and the fans loving it. The players joining back in as well. Joint appreciation. Wonderful to have fans back in the stands. They certainly make the spectacle of the Basketball Champions League so much better. And what a move by Nizhny. 1 step closer to the final 8. It was 22 points. They've ended up with a 14-point win. And they were really in the driving seat from that opening quarter performance, from that opening 5-minute performance, really. They led by 16 at the half. And they won the first 3 quarters. It was only the final quarter where Türk Telekom really put on some effort on the defensive end, and that got them back into it. But the hero of the night, without a shadow of a doubt, is Casey Shepard. As I say, 32 points, a near record equaling 8 from 9 from downtown. Also had 2 rebounds and 5 assists. 4 other players in double digits. Strebkov had 14. Stepkovic with 12, along with 3 assists. Voroncevic with 11 and 6 rebounds, and Toropov with 10 and 4 rebounds. As for our visitors, 4 players in double digits. Beigel led the way with 18 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. 3 players on 12 points. That would be Johnson, Decker, and O'Brien. O'Brien also had 8 rebounds as well. But for the Turkish team, it's a big, big ask now. That moves them to a 1-win, 3-loss record, with only 2 games remaining. Pretty much means they need to win both of their remaining games if they stand a chance of progressing. That will start with a home tie against AEK Athens next Wednesday. For Nizhny Novgorod, they actually have AEK Athens this Thursday in this arena here. But by then, Nizhny could actually know whether or not they've qualified for the final 8s already. A win for Nizhny tonight, which they've got, is the first part of the puzzle. And now we'll be cheering on Strasbourg in Athens, as if Strasbourg win that one, Nizhny will qualify. Here's the group as it stands. Nizhny Novgorod, top of the table. Türk Telekom at the moment, second. But later this evening, Strasbourg will take on AEK. But the final result here, a big, big win for the Russian team. The final score, Nizhny Novgorod 96, Türk Telekom 82.